And we now know more about Heidelberg and Wilhelmsfeld in Germany and how these places were an important part of the life of Dr. Jose Rizal, the Philippine national hero. Wilhelmsfeld is where Rizal wrote the last chapters of his novel Noli Me Tangere from April to June 1886. Heidelberg is a university town in Germany which was also close to the heart of our national hero. Both belong to the federal state of Baden-Württemberg. EBC Europe Bureau's Malu Francisco and Marie Francisco Ver revisit these places and share to us videos and photos of these places. Take a look.
The city of Heidelberg, southwest of Germany, is a top destination for people looking for inspiration. Thanks to the Heidelberg's romantic landscape and colorful history. Located in the state of Baden-Württemberg, Heidelberg is home to Germany's oldest university, noted for its excellent Augen Clinic or eye clinic. The national hero of the Philippines, Dr. Jose Rizal, trained in ophthalmology in the University Eye Clinic in 1886. From Heidelberg, if you'd walk on the side of the Odenwald mountain, just like what Dr. Jose Rizal had done, at a distance of around 15 kilometers, you'd reach the charming quiet village of Wilhelmsfeld. A well-known health resort, Wilhelmsfeld is the birthplace of the German-Philippine friendship begun by Dr. Jose Rizal and Pastor Karl Ulmer of Wilhelmsfeld. Step back in time, the year is 1886. From April to June, Rizal spent his vacation in Wilhelmsfeld upon the invitation of Pastor Ulmer. Rizal met Pastor Ulmer and his family while taking a walk in Heidelberg.
In a town outside of Heidelberg in Wilhelmsfeld, you can go to Jose Rizal Park, where you can find the statue of Jose Rizal, which commemorates his day in Wilhelmsfeld in Heidelberg in 1886. Also found are 4 figureheads of those who inspired him, doctors and other philosophers at the time.
The bronze monument of Rizal was built by the German-Philippine Society, created by the renowned Filipino sculptor Anastasio Caido. The park gives visitors a peek at Philippine history as a colony of Spain for almost 400 years from the 16th to the 19th centuries.
5, 6, 7, and 8. These steps signify or symbolize the 7,000 and plus 100 islands of the Philippines.
The Rizal Park could also be regarded as an opener to understanding true friendship and love of one's country. Let's meet the academic mentors and friends of Rizal in the park. Professor Dr. Otto Becker from the Eye Clinic of the University of Heidelberg. Here Rizal learned to use the newly invented instrument then for examining the interior of the eye, the ophthalmoscope. Rudolf Virchow, known as the father of modern pathology, the first to describe and name diseases such as leukemia, embolism, and thrombosis. Virchow saw the genius in Rizal, so he made Rizal a member of the Berlin Society for Anthropology, Ethnology, and Prehistory. And Rizal's friends? Pastor Karl Ulmer of Wilhelmsfeld, Rizal's host while on vacation. With the help of Pastor Ulmer, Rizal mastered the German language, which became an asset for him in meeting prominent scientists of Europe. Ferdinand Blumentritt, a respected researcher and expert in Philippine culture and languages, although he never set foot on the Philippines. Rizal and Blumentritt corresponded in German about education and the Philippine culture for a very long time.
Ein sehr gebildeter, ein sehr hochstudierter Mann.
Hat die Bücher Noli Me Tangere und 11 Filibusterismo geschrieben. Diese Bücher haben den Philippines inspiriert, für die Unabhängigkeit des Landes zu kämpfen.
And instead of pushing for a bloody fight, which is barbaric, he fought with diplomacy and dignity, using pen and his wit as his greatest weapons.
Rizal wrote the last chapters of Noli Me Tangere in this house while guest of the Ulmer family. The book was in Spanish. Noli Me Tangere is a historical novel depicting abuses by the friars and injustice under the Spanish colonial rule in the Philippines, published in Berlin in 1887. A gift of friendship between Germany and the Philippines is found in the Philippines today in the Luneta Park near the monument of Dr. Jose Rizal, the original water fountain that used to be in the yard of Pastor Ulmer's home in Wilhelmsfeld. Imagine a 25-year-old Rizal drinking from the fountain. The German village of Wilhelmsfeld gave the water fountain to the Philippines in 1964. More than 100 years have gone by since Dr. Rizal met Pastor Ulmer in Heidelberg and spent his vacation with the Ulmer family in Wilhelmsfeld. The friendship that began in 1886 lives on until today. Every year in Rizal Park in Wilhelmsfeld, Germany, Germans and Filipinos and their guests gather in the park to commemorate the birth and death anniversaries of Dr. Jose Rizal, the national hero of the Philippines. For Eagle News, Marilu Francisco with Marie Francisco Weir, we are one with 25.